going on, guys? Your boy Ghost here, and today we're gonna read the rest of these articles. So as you guys know, I uploaded the first two yesterday. I'm uploading the other two, well, other three now. So we're gonna speed through these kinda, but still want to read it though. So let's go. Welcome to the one of many developer insight articles for Codename Frontiers. Over the weeks and months to come, we'll be conveying a lot of different topics about changes coming to Destiny 2 next year when the developer. With these deep dives, check back with our paving the way of new frontier articles for more information on our plans, and always update a list of everything that is published. Basically, I already messed up the sentence, but that's what it says. Now let's talk about the portal. The portal development name may change. It will be an easier, modernized way to browse and launch core game activities. It will offer a varied solution to the new and updated activities across a wide range of activity types. TLDR, the portal will offer several categories of activities, each with a wide selection of new and updated activities, refreshed every 3 months within each major update. All activities in the portal will provide updated and worthwhile rewards, so it will be easy to find something to play. The destination map will be cleaned up and focused on the world navigation and accessing older activities. Got it. For the problem, the destination map, also called the director, is the Destiny's venerable activity browsing and selection screen. Over the years, it has grown to be very unwieldy, making it harder to find specifically what's current and what's worthwhile to play, and requiring even more expert knowledge to navigate, find what you're looking for. Even current players can have difficulty finding new activities, while the new and returning players have even greater trouble. The solution: the portal screen. The portal screen will be a new default activity selection screen, replacing the current destination map. Ooh, okay. This look kind of fire. Early mock-up that is subject to change. The emphasis on the redesign is quick and clean access to wider offerings of activities with the updated rewards, as well as access to the current expansion and event content. Activities will be grouped in the categories, more of these below, that expand to present up to a few dozen activities each. The portal categories. Oh no, I missed one. Each activity available to launch from the portal will feature updated rewards every season and will present a viable path to the highest tiers of weapon and armor available. Our intent is for most activity launching in the season to occur from the portal, and any choice you make will be a path towards worthwhile rewards. Portal categories. The individual categories available in the portal are solo ops, 1 to 3 player activities requiring very low time or social commitments. These activities are designed for solo players who are still fun with the fire team and are easy to pick up and play for a quick session. Solo ops will also feature a new activity type, which will get a deep dive soon. Okay. Fire team ops. 3 player activities for match-made or pre-made groups designed for fire teams with more cooperation and coordination. These features activities like strike, onslaught, the coil, and new types of features. So the coil is coming back. I love the coil. Flashpoint ops. 6 player activities for match-made or pre-made groups planned for future seasons. This category will be introduced later in next year. It will feature more chaotic 6-player combat-like offensives. Pinnacle ops. 3 player activities features with some more challenging, including dungeons, exotic missions, full-length onslaughts. Pinnacle ops have an exclusive reward pool to claim, but success is not guaranteed. Crucible, a selection of core Crucible playlists for solo players and fire teams, providing an opportunity to test your mettle against other Guardians. An exclusive reward pool is available to claim with the same depth and tier of other categories. In addition to the above categories, the portal will also provide direct access to the current expansion activities, as well as any current events running, like Iron Banner or Festival of the Lost. Streamlining. The portal screen also hosts a consolidated and streamlined side objectives like bounties or seasonal challenges. That aspect of the redesign is still work in progress, but the primary goal is to greatly reduce the chores that need to be done before diving into an activity. We'll be sharing more about the change later this year. Okay, I hope this means that it'll be easier to mark and know what seasonal challenges I do, because it's so annoying to have to open my Ghost, open my quest tab, click on the season pass challenges, find the season pass, mark that season pass challenge, and then God forbid I forget to do that and I gotta do that all again. So, good. Bonus rewards. Every day, several activities in each category will have bonus rewards added to their standard offering. These bonus rewards will include things like specific weapons, specific armor slots, What that means? Currencies like enhancement materials or strange coins. The bonus reward is guaranteed from the first daily clear and available at high drop rates for future clears. Activities with bonus rewards will be sorted to the top and easy to find so that you can quickly scan what's available and decide if anything is worth chasing. For matchmaking activities, they will also offer matchmaking at a wider range of difficulty options. For more information or change, please check out the deep dive of core game rewards. I got that. We'll read that after. An old activity is going away. No, except for some seasonal activities that are normally removed at the end of the year. Older activities will remain available to the launch of the destination map just as they are today. Over time, it's our intention to clean up and retire some of the older activity offerings that were served by the portal, such as Vanguard Ops. These have a lot of ties and existing content though, and they need to be moved over gradually. What about Gambit? Gambit will remain available on the destination map, but will not be rolled into the portal categories at the start of next year. We are still figuring out our plan for this beloved game mode that's not beloved, and we have some ideas ranging closer to the integration of the Crucible categories to the standalone events that will feature in it. Okay. And no one cares about gaming, so you can take all that work. Will raids and dungeons be in the portal? Dungeons and content will be featured in the pinnacle category, with some alterations to support challenges, customization, and reward rating. Raid content will not be present in the portal categories. The long clear times combined with wide variation of experiences present some unique challenges that we're still working through. However, we are excited to get this content in the portal offerings in the future. Okay. Welcome to the one of many developer insights. So yeah, we already this already. Now let's talk about the core game activities. The core game is Destiny's always available ritual activity offering, ranging from strikes to Crucible to events. Going forward, an even wider range of core game activities will provide more variety, deeper mastery, and better rewards through introduction of challenge and customization. TLDR, core game activities feature a wider variety of new and updated activities across many types with an updated selection of every major update. Challenge customization will provide Challenge customization will provide a way to adjust the activity difficulty with better rewards for those seeking more challenge. The new portal screen allows you to quick access to core game activities, making it easier to find what you want to play. The problem: in Destiny's past releases, all attention that has been relatively small, offering a newly introduced seasonal activities, most often with a narrow range of difficulty options, if any. Rewards and objectives have focused all purposeful play in these activities to exclusion of most others. As a result, the ritual game quickly became stale and exhausted after worthwhile rewards. Of its worthwhile rewards, and any further pursuit requires a pretty deep knowledge of Destiny or online guides to find worthwhile rewards in older activities. The solution: core game activity offering and the portal. The core game activities are those accessed from the new portal screen and are together a selection of several dozen and new and updated activities that tie into the current seasonal theme or gameplay meta. This selection is updated every major update and includes the current expansion and running events. Early mock-up for more. These activities are why we already read this already. Challenge customization. The major change to core game activities is that all support deeper personal mastery and corresponding deep rewards offerings. We'll start with PvE activities, then dive into the Crucible and PvP, which present unique challenges. All of the PvE activities now support robust challenge customization, exposed as new options alongside selecting difficulty. Okay, all right. So we got you could pick the rules. You could pick the gameplay. You can add these modifiers and get specific type of loot. Okay, I understand. Okay. Glassway. So, enemy power, 2 gameplay bonuses, plus their own rules. All right, they kind of got to explain this. They're probably going to explain some more. Work in progress mockups are subject to change. Challenge customization gives you the ability to select the active modifiers which affect the activity you are launching. These challenge modifiers may introduce new enemy combatants' abilities to increase their threat, introduces new combat challenges that change how you play, provide incentives for changing up your build crafting, raise the power from the activity, globally increasing the difficulty. As a player, you will be able to select base difficulty such as Expert or Grandmaster. The difficulty will set some base difficulty tuning and for power target, but more importantly will determine how many challenge modifiers you can add on, and in some cases with challenge modifiers are available, higher difficulty means more challenging modifiers to slot and wider variety of them to choose from. Reward rating. Rising to the right level of challenge can make an activity not only more fun to play, but more rewarding too. All core game activities will support reward rating, which is a combined team and personal score that determines the amount of quality rewards you obtain at the end of the activity. Reward rating is increased by playing an activity at a higher base difficulty, applying challenge modifiers, which will have individual bonus to reward rating, having a personal reward bonus from sources like power, artifact, or buffs. Okay, so there's gonna be a buff that do it. Here's how reward rating works. As a team, you'll be earn a team rating over the activity. Hold on. As a team, you will earn a team rating over the activity determined by the per activity basis. Sometimes this will resemble existing systems like Nightfall Score, but new activity types can have their own way to determine team rating. This outcome is shared by all members of the team and will always try to mitigate competition between teammates for things like scoring kills and specific setups. At the end of the day, your team rating is multiplied by any personal bonuses you may have. The final multiplier value is your reward rating, and the value is used to determine the quality and quantity of rewards. Reward weighting is also used to determine things like quality tier of the weapons and armor that drop, or quantity of useful consumables like enhancement prisms and ascendant shards. In this way, you can select any core game activity, use your skill, and build to take on more and more challenging versions of it and earn higher tier rewards. Except Crucible. Yeah, we knew this was going to be an issue. Crucible is a unique challenge because you cannot simply add challenge modifiers or use the score for that match as a team rating. This is a tricky problem that we're still sorting out. We're working out, but it doesn't matter. We're working through these options like factoring in matchmaking ratings, leveraging existing progression, but each presents unique challenges at our end goal and ensuring that Crucible offers our PvP players a fair and complete path to high tier weapons and armor. We will be excited to share the solution once we have nailed one down. What about expansion activities? Expansion activities such as story missions, destination activities present some unique challenges and is how they relate to the power and changing seasons. Our intended outcome is that expansions content is always a great way to start off the season. It will have a path to higher tier weapons and armor, but the progress for your core game activities will be part of that path. Raid and dungeons released with the expansion still represent pinnacle and challenge for the players, and we have their own paths to the highest tiers of weapons and armor too. How does matchmaking work with challenge customization? For activities that support matchmaking like Fireteam Ops, matchmaking will be available for some preset difficulties, but using challenge customization to enable different challenge modifiers will disable matchmaking. While Fireteam Finder may be a good way to pick up some slack here, we also intend to feature higher challenge options on the daily rotation and activities with activity bonus rewards. These activities should have concentrated enough population to ensure that matchmaking can do a good job setting up good matches with solid connections. Good. Yeah, we already did that, right? Alright, let's talk about rewards. The loot, that's all that matters. Now let's talk about game rewards. TLDR, weapon and armor will be available in a deeper range of quality across a wider range of activities. Core game activities will have dedicated reward pools for different categories of activities. Gears will be labeled as new gear during the new season. It is introduced as an easier array to recognize and build craft around. The problem, in the past Destiny seasons, only a narrow range of activities received updated rewards, leading to a narrow selection of activities worth playing. These reward pools tended to not be very deep either, with most chases bottoming out with the weapon perk rolls or crafted recipes, and armor not mattering much at all. These problems have resulted in a shallow, unsatisfying grind and a tiny subset of activities actually available to play, with these best rewards being a matter of luck and rather than skill or mastery. The solution: weapon and armor tiers. The legendary weapons and armor will be available in a deeper range of quality tiers that layer on properties like stat bonuses, enhanced perks, and other benefits. For weapons, this is still similar to how adept weapon upgrades in the base legendary. Upgrade the base legendary. Okay. The baseline tier of legendary weapons and armor will be equivalent to the current day legendaries, and with higher tier versions being generally equivalent to adept weapons in terms of upgrades. Okay. Early mock-ups are subject to change. These higher tier of weapons and armor will be available from a full range of core game activities as rewards for higher challenge tiers mastery of those activities. And mastery of those activities. Reward pools. Reward pools are a complete set of weapons and armor that are available as rewards from the one or more activity. Some weapons are shared across multiple pools, but majority of weapons and all their armor are unique to a single pool. A typical pool is full of armor. Is a full armor set for each class and enough weapons to provide multiple options for each weapon slot. All these rewards are available at all tiers, so each reward pool is deep and supports a range of challenge and activity there is associated with. The major core game rewards will be updated in every major update and will be core PvE rewards shared among more accessible PvE activities like strikes, core PvP rewards shared by more accessible PvP activities like the Crucible playlist, Pinnacle PvE rewards shared among intrinsically challenging PvE activities like dungeons, and Pinnacle PvP rewards shared among more intrinsically PvP activities. Challenge Pinnacle PvP rewards shared among more intrinsically challenging PvP activities like Trials of Osiris. Every expansion also contains 2 full reward pools: expansion store rewards shared amongst missions, explorations, and other activities in the expansion content, expansions, raid, and dungeon rewards for expansion, raid, or dungeon activities. In addition to the above pools, some activities like events may have additions exclusive to the activity, such as individual weapons and armoring sets. New gear. New gear will be a blanket category for all weapons and armor newly introduced in the current season, regardless of source. New gear will receive a special visual treatment to help players identify which armor sets are new and which may therefore benefit from things like artifact bonuses. Some artifact bonuses which previously applied to specific perks such as origin traits will now have pinpointed towards the wider category of new gear instead. This should provide more clarified buildcraft options and make some shorter tooltips in the artifact. New gear may be required in specific optional activities where players are looking for a level playing field. For example, a Crucible playlist options for players who want to play with and against newly introduced gear. Seasonal events centered around posting high scores in specific activities. Does new gear mean old gear is being sunset? No, not at all. Good job. Existing gear remains unchanged and ready for use in any activity except those set aside for experimenting with new gear. It can be infused to achieve the same power as newly introduced gear. The only specific advantage of using new gear would be some artifact synergies comparable to origin trait upgrades found in existing artifacts. Can I still attain old gear? Absolutely. Exclusive gear will remain available from older activities such as raids, dungeons, or destinations. What's happening with weapon crafting? It's a good one. Weapon crafting is not going away. We will continue to be the way to craft. Weapon crafting is not going away and will continue to be a way to craft a specific role of weapons. Our intent is for crafting going forward to provide a catch-up mechanism for roles you weren't able to nab from the original sources. This may be because that source is no longer being available or was gated by lockout when it was. But ultimately, we want crafting to support the weapon chase, not replace it. We'll follow up more details in the future article. Okay. So from what I'm seeing, they basically saying, hey, all those weapons that actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like it if this is what they mean. If they're saying that, like, for example, every weapon, so it's like, say you still don't have Ikelos SMG, Ikelos Sniper Rifle, and Ikelos Shotgun. If they're saying after those activities go away, they'll be able to be crafted. So, like, you have a year, you have to go farm what you want for a year. And if you don't get it, then you can go upgrade it. But even then, that would be kind of stupid because you can't enhance the perks if it's not craftable. If a weapon is not craftable, or if the weapon is craftable and you get a drop for it, you can't enhance the perks. And the thing, you have to go craft it and then enhance those perks that way. So we'll see. But if they're basically saying that, hey, you're still going to have to chase the roles you want, and then if you miss it, you can go craft it later, that'll be fine. But either way, this seems like a cool idea. That's pretty much it. This video is 23 minutes long again. I kind of like these changes. Let me know what you guys think about in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to this reward pool situation, along with the changes that they announced to making to the portal and everything else with the coin game activities. I'm interested to see what they do with Crucible. I don't see how they can figure this out to make it work for Crucible, but if anyone can do it, I feel like it's Bungie. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for coming to the video. Hope you watched both videos. If you missed the first one that goes over the original New Frontiers information, along with the Destiny 10th anniversary information, feel free to watch that after this one. Have a good rest of your day, and remember to stay spooky. Peace.